Welcome everyone. I'm Alberto Carraro. Here with me is Foiled from the Swiss team. Hi, how are you today?
Sweden team.
Sweden. Sorry, I said
Swiss-
Swiss. Sorry, it's because it's Swiss tonight, and I have the image
Yeah,
in
yeah.
front of my mind. Sorry about that.
No worries. We met the Swiss team the other day.
Yeah,
All is good. Very exciting for this night's racing, I have to say.
yeah, it's really
There's like the top,
interesting for tonight, right?
yeah, top teams from both countries.
Yeah. I had the opportunity to interview both the two female player Kanako and Yuzu, and they are really, really amazing player here. What can you
Oh
tell us
yeah.
about this 2v2? Did you find it interesting yesterday in the match?
Yes, absolutely. And what I can say about it is what's really important is that you by the end of the race that you are not last. So it's a fight until the last second of the race to not be the last boat. But here in the pre-start, I would say it's always nice to put some pants on the other team because it gets you how to say a little you
Because
get a little bit behind before them
yeah,
with a pen to put some pen, even if it doesn't really matter before now.
yeah. 10 seconds to the start. I believe the Japanese are in the lead for this one. Let's see. One and go. All clear, all clear. Let's see if Yuzu get a penalty. No, she did an amazing start, and Kanako is splitting right now. So we have a nice match on the left, a nice match on the right. What do you think is going to happen now?
Yeah, so it looks like, as you see, there's a split between the boat going out on the left and one on the right. And this looks like the wind shift is going to push the right side up a little bit soon, right?
Yep.
What would you say? Is it important to go to follow the shifts, or are you only going boat by boat against boat
Uh,
here?
the problem is on the N shape. You needed to get at least, you do not have to have 3 and 4 before the last upwind. Everything else is fine.
Right.
You need to have some room to fight because I believe the strongest battle will be at the end,
Yeah.
and it will be an amazing fight on the upwind. The downwind will just decide if there is a 3 and 4 already decided, so there is no more match. But except that,
Yeah. And what's important with the starboat, if you get a little bit behind, it's the only thing that is important is that you stay in contact as much as you can before the downwind, because in the star uh, everything is about the downwind as
yeah,
soon as you
absolutely,
have started.
absolutely correct. At the moment, we have a battle in the front between the two female players, Yuzu and Kanako. Sandra, she was at the final in Trieste last year, so she is one of the best in the world. She finished
Correct.
second this year at the Swiss Championship,
Yeah.
and
And
Kanako, I believe she will give her some trouble, but let's see what's going to happen because KGR is not that far away, and this is a good
yeah,
news for the Japan.
do you think there is a tactics from the Japanese that they are putting KGR that behind to and letting Kanako go speeding?
No, I believe KGR was beaten by Chi 66er, and in that way it was difficult
So
to sort it
what
out.
would you do now? What would you do now if you would be Kanako?
I
That's
believe
in the
they're doing an amazing job. She needed to keep first or second make sure she can help KGR at the end, and that's it. She needed to stay to stay in the second or first or second position, and making sure she's not third before the last upwind, and then she can help KGR at the end. You know, at the moment, if KGR gives some trouble to Cheese, can we call him Cheeser? I believe he's
There's a very interesting fight between KGR and Sheezer then.
yeah,
She's
exactly.
66er.
But to be honest, there are two really interesting fights. Now the one between Yuzu and Kanako finished, but yeah, nice fight here. Kanako needed to run away, do not have to engage here, in my opinion, because this is
Yeah.
a risky position here. She gets a penalty, the race is gone. It's the matter of tactic, and you can see KGR is covering her. He needed to like free her. Exactly, amazing maneuver from of team racing from the Japanese.
Yeah.
Kanako just needed to leave, to be honest. I would not have
And
engaged
also,
in that fight. But
yeah, and but
risky
he,
maneuver, but paid off.
yeah, but the Swiss did like a really great job the whole downwind. But now, as soon as you come into the mark, it's really important to not be the last here.
Yep.
But probably user will do a mark trap, right?
Hmm.
Trying to keep the Japanese behind also. That was a bit weird move from user right there. I don't know.
Yeah, the N shape, the new course, giving a lot of trouble to the old sailor and old and skilled sailor because um, it's completely everything is completely different. Oh, bad move for Yuzu, and as I told you, it counts who is doing like uh, making sure not being third and four, and I believe this one will be a point for Japan. What do you think?
Yeah, right now it's they only need to cover the trying to keep their positions.
Yeah,
They should be the Japanese should really need to mess this up if they are going to lose this from here. But you never know. You know, there's connections has been lost before in many races and people missing the finish line.
yeah,
That's the thing when you sail here, like when the sailor for the sailors, like it's excitement. Even if you are this behind as the Swiss are right now, it's still our excitement until you
yeah,
crosses the finish line. And
yeah,
you should never give up. Also, like everything can still happen. So you just it's even if it looks bad, just keep on going and keep pushing all the time here.
yeah, absolutely.
But yeah, there should be some magical stuff happen before. If not, the Japanese can count this point.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
Yeah, but it looks like something they messed it up a little bit because there was very much excitement fight before the last downwind mark there. Uh, but congratulations to the Japanese.
Yep. Thank you, Gelatayo, for the follow. Okay, let's go for the results. 1, 2, 3, 4. Well, first match is gone. What do you think we are going to expect now for the second one?
Yeah, well, yeah. Let's see. Could we have a look at the rooster? Who is the one sailing this? Let's see. This will be the 3 versus 3, right? In the Ilka.
Yeah,
So we will have from Swiss team Flying Palimo and
Hmm.
Onyx and Moonflower. I know Flying Palimo did really great racing against the Swede us last time, so can be very interesting. And then we have from the Japanese we have Kazuki, Ivario, and Usul.
Yeah.
Who do you bet on for this next race?
It's too early to call, my friend. Too early to call. Let me adjust the result. That says Japan 1, Swiss 0. And then we have a few seconds to go, and then we can move for the next race. Um, Over here. What did I forget to do? Forget to do this. Paste. What? How can I help you?
So
You cannot find the race, kind of thing.
no, it was for the Twitch.
No, the Twitch is at the moment showing Italy versus Poland. That is
All
2-1.
right.
We are recording the event. So at the moment, 1 minute for the next race. Iwari, Ozil, and Kazuki. Kazuki is the new Japanese star against Flame Palomino, Cheeser, and Dinosaur. That he is the head of one of the most important e-sailor from Switzerland.
Yeah. What you can say about this race is like there is everyone here is really good.
Yeah,
There is no one here that is not a good player. How to say like the
yeah. There's no new buy in this race. Everybody is
yeah,
super
yeah.
strong and ready to fight. 10 seconds to the start. To be honest, I see better the Japanese. Not sure why, but I believe
Yeah.
the Swiss at the moment are a little bit in trouble. Penalty for Flying Palomino. The other two are really far behind. Not a great start from Switzerland. What you can tell us?
Yeah, so now the Japanese took a great start and they will just start to, I guess, try to cover and keep their positions the
Hmm.
whole upwind. Since
Uh,
they are all three are in the lead.
yeah,
And the Swiss will probably do everything they can to at least stay in contact for the downwind because the downwind in the laser can be really it's
yeah,
kind of like the start. It's really important. But what's most important is that you don't let at least two guys that they can race off and leave. You need to stay in contact
yeah.
as long as possible, especially when you have these positions.
But with
Um,
Kazuki and Ozui in the lead, that will be tough.
yeah.
To be honest,
Uh,
though, I think the Japanese made a mistake allowing dinosaurs to be all alone in the right with the right wing shift coming.
Yeah, that's right. How can you see the shifts? Can you maybe tell for someone who doesn't really know, how do you see the shifts and coming and
Yeah,
how do you take them?
yeah. On For example, you can see the shape of the black line that is coming from the right hand side. Um, if if you're good at math, there is like a called derivative, I believe is the right word in English. So is the steepness of the of a function. So if it's like diagonal from top left to the bottom right, this is considered a right wing shift coming in. if is a line between bottom left to the top right, is a left wing shift. At the
Yeah.
moment, I believe though Ivario is doing an amazing job stopping both of the other players.
Yes, and
And
it looks like the Japanese they can sail away right now, and
yeah,
then it then they will have the win in this race too,
yeah,
if they can. So Ivar's job right now is just to break the Swiss as
yeah,
much as possible.
yeah. But even if they are already so far away that there is no way, in my opinion, for them to come back
Yeah,
to.
exactly. If nothing magical happens, then
Yeah, to be honest, you're right.
yeah, because I know like Usul and Kazuki, there is no chance that they would let this go by a mistake from their side right now. Then there should be something that happens.
Yeah, you're absolutely right.
And what can we
But
say? I
did you think is only the start that um, ruined the race for the Swiss, or there was also something else? So it
um,
was just a bad start for the Swiss for all of the
yeah,
team, or they can do like something to recover after that.
yeah, they they didn't manage to stay in contact as but because after the start they was in pretty good contact with the Japanese, but they lost it, I would say, a little bit on the upwind.
Yeah,
Um, but also the Japanese team did a great job in the upwind, so
yeah,
it's really hard to say. But now look, Kazuki went on the mark, but he still still be okay for him.
yeah. You still do not cover the second one.
Yeah,
But to be honest, the Swiss are doing the right tactic. One on the left, one on the right. Hope for massive wind shifts and see what's going on. And Dinosaur losing the position was not something good, to be honest.
yeah.
But
Not so much to say. Maybe with the very let's see how the game against Palimo and Ivario goes here in the on the left side.
yeah, absolutely, absolutely.
But in this position, it's not much you can do. I guess the Swiss they doing everything they can still to see the try to at least get something. But when you get to this point, it's really hard. I
Yeah.
think.
And to be honest, if I was on flying Palomino, I would have like dial down penalty to make sure that at least Ivario is last. Like this, they're covering him, but I do not believe is enough. And the flying Palomino now is in a really bad position and is getting a penalty.
Yeah, yeah, it was really nice there
Yeah.
before when he, but now and Cesare missed him.
I appreciated the try from Caesar, but it was a hard miss. And
Yeah,
we're finished 1, 2, 3.
yeah, great job from the Japanese, but
Yeah, nothing that could be done.
no, after this, when they when you get two boats to run away like that, it's in a 3 versus 3. It's uh, mostly over if they can just go sail their race.
Yeah,
But great sailing from both of them.
yeah, absolutely. So to know,
Right.
we are.
Yes. User. And we go in versus the 4 versus 4 in the G70.
Yep.
Um, are you excited about the rooster for this game, for this race?
Can you tell me like? Come on, you can tell me the rooster.
So from Japan, the team will be Fune, KGR, and we have Kazuki, and we have Tutexi. Do I say that?
Hmm.
And Vegas and Eima.
Wow.
Yeah, it's there's same as last race. There's no one there that is eh, fresh. How to say? They are all of them are really good sailors. And
Yeah.
then we have from Swiss team in the 4 versus 4. We will have Quebec 24, Celestial Storm, Heimat, and Dinosaur, and Kolu, 8 BSP, if Felipe Contal.
Hmm.
What do you think?
I believe the Japanese still have. Let me check 1 second the rooster because I believe is something different. So there will be for the
Oh, no.
4v4
Yeah,
Yuko,
sorry, I was
JPN,
reading the 4 versus
Moimor,
5. Yeah,
yeah, Invario. It was like didn't come to my mind this one.
that's right. That's wrong. That's wrong. That they cannot be 5 in 4 versus 4. So you get the Swiss team again. Yin Yang, Celestial Storm, Heimat, and Dinosaur.
Yeah,
Yeah. So, but it's still there. The Swiss team is really strong. I know all of these sailors sail good. So as long as they can stay in contact with the start, I think the race will be open for any one
yeah,
of them to win.
I completely agree with you.
So how far from the start are we?
1 minute 6 second.
Can you maybe tell is there a tactic to try to do before the start like this? How to
Yeah,
line up and
what I prefer to do and what I recommend to do is to split on the line. So one
yeah,
is starting nearby the race committee, one or two, depending on 3v3, 4v4. One in the middle, one in the 3v3, one in the committee, one in the middle, one in the pin. In the 4v4, two in the committee, one in the middle, one in the pin. So in that way, you are not like stuck and you cannot attack and you cannot do nothing. That way, you have more options in case you didn't do a good start, for example. Uh,
yeah, we can see
Yeah, the Japanese are doing something like this. So everybody, like two in the
right
committee,
second.
one in the middle, one in the pin, and as you can see, the Swiss are like trapped in the middle. On the only
Yeah.
one is
Great,
Celestial Storm.
great start from everyone timing the starting line at least
Yeah,
really good. But it looks like the Japanese managed to come
yeah,
away a little bit better than the Swiss.
yeah. Japanese
Again.
still have the 1, 2, 3, 4. But even for this start of the race, the only one who can do something is Celestial Form Storm, and he will be in front probably between the Japan and Japan 985 and Yuko because the right wing shift I believe is coming and that one will give him a slight advantage, but it's coming later to be honest, so he probably attacked too early. Yeah, another attack is helping Celestial for Storm now. Let's see
Yeah.
if the right wing shift is coming or not. To be honest, though, the Swiss are doing an amazing tactic. Two on the one side, two on the other one. They understand that they need to catch up, and they're looking for a wind shift to get closer. And that's the
Yeah,
only way how you do it. Open up
exactly.
and hope for the best wind shift ever.
Yeah. So in this 4 versus 4, what's important? What kind of numbers it is that you need for a win here? You need
Uh, if you have 1, 2, you just need to do not have 7 and 8. So if 1, 2, and 3 can run away and Yuko can stop, um, it's going to be an amazing, an easy race for the Japanese. Just to let you know, at the moment, Italy versus Poland is 2-2.
oh
Yeah, and so already is not a decisive win for the Italians. And let's
yeah
see if he's going. They just finished the fifth match, that is the 9v9,
yeah,
and
and I think
and
your race here, Fune managed to penalty kind of 3 boats in the first rounding and holding them all back here.
yeah,
Yeah,
uh,
Fune does amazing. Yeah,
Yuko is
this
really a star. He's one of the strongest e-sailor for Japan, and that's the reason why he's there.
yeah.
Just to let you know, Italy 3, Poland 2, 83, 88 on the 9v9. So really, really close win for the Italian team.
Oh yeah,
Here, Yuko is still fighting for do not even arriving last. 200 meter between the Japanese and the Swiss.
yeah. The Japanese, what you can say, having a smooth sailing
Yeah,
downwind there.
and they're also really
They,
fast. The wind is kind of stable. We do not expect to see anything here. What do you
yeah,
think?
they are on the right place and everything.
Yeah,
And Yuko, you still keep bringing the Swiss team back. He's managed to keep kind of three boats, 3 4 boats in the back. No one of the Swiss has even managed to break out from Yuko's claws here in the back. Actually,
yeah. And Yuko is continuing to punish a Celestial Storm with another penalty here.
yeah, yeah, he's doing a great job.
Yeah,
But it's also it's really frustrating, I guess, for the Swiss now when you get in this position and when the Japanese has managed to just run away like this. It's really frustrating position to be in.
hmm
Um,
yeah.
okay.
It's okay. It's not easy to do this kind of races, especially against the Swiss. They are the strongest one.
So
The Japanese, they are the strongest one.
Japanese will when will they meet the Italians then?
Oh, I believe on the last no, on the last possible day is against you, right? It's on the 17th that you ask to do the race.
Mm.
Um, to be honest, I don't think it's already scheduled, so not sure what to tell you.
It will be an
uh,
interesting race.
yeah, absolutely. Even the one with France,
Yeah.
because the next match will be tomorrow, Japan versus Germany. Then we have Poland versus Japan, and nothing else is yet completely set on stone.
Oh.
Another penalty from from Yuko, even if he's behind in the.
Yeah, it's completely done the race, but he's still keeping on. It's great to see.
Yeah,
But I think you mentioned it in our match against the other day, that is like this races is the great place to try different tactics and try different maneuvers, because um, since everyone will be going on from this part of the races, so it's great time to like try out all the kind of things that you can do.
Yeah, absolutely. This is the right time to test everything because at the moment the round robin do not give any huge advantage. I mean, you
Yeah.
cannot get like if you're in the bottom, you're getting the strongest one at the beginning. But except that, you can use it to try to test it, to learn more, and to make sure everything is running smoothly and, and fine.
That's right. Okay, congrats to the Japan.
Yeah,
3-0, right?
yeah. 3 no. 1, 2, 3. 1,
Do you
2,
think Yuko
3.
will punish Celestial Storm again? No, but there is a little bit of fight in the end.
1, 2, 3, 7. So we have on the other one 4, 5, 6, 8. Let's see. Yeah, am I correct? Score presentation. We can put it on. Let's go. Okay, let's go with the roster for the 5v5 now.
All right. Well, for the five, you have already heard a team from the Swiss team, right? But I will tell you it again. So here we will have the Quebec 24,
Yeah.
Celestial Storm, Heimat, Dinosaur, and Kolu. 8 BSP, right?
Hmm.
And from the Japan, we have KGR, Kazuki, Tutexi, Vegas, and Eima. It's the same.
Nice. Yeah. And now is something. We have almost all the player already in, so we are still waiting for one player to join us, but it should be fine in a few seconds. What do you think is the best tactic for the offshore in this case?
So the thing with the offshore is after the start, everyone will start pointing the boat
Yeah.
as much as possible. So the start is really important. I think penalties also in the start, before the start, like before under the 10 seconds, is also important. Um, because this boat doesn't when you get on the downwind as with the G70 and the Ilk and the Star, this one doesn't cover same at the same kind of broadness, or how to say.
Hmm.
So the upwind will be really important, and the start will be really important.
So we have at the moment Moonflower, Lagern, Quebec, and Celestial. Who is missing? That's a nice question.
Let's
Huh?
see. There is missing someone from. Is can it be Kolu or now? Everyone is in. Now it's 10,
Yeah, that's
right?
perfect. Let's wait a few seconds to make sure that everybody's fine, everybody can move the boat.
You can wait because now there is 9 again. Yeah, okay,
Yeah,
now
yeah,
it's 10
exactly.
again. All right.
Okay, three, two, one, go. To be honest, Vegas, Kazuki, KGR are from the strongest. Lagern, Celestial Storm, SS Kawa, they're really, really strong too. So,
Yeah, and it looks like Japanese they have been. It looks like they've been practicing lots of team races. I know like the Swiss, all these players, all these sailors, they are really fast sailors and they sail really, really good. But it looks like the Japanese has been doing more team training.
yeah, they do every day at lunch, they do some races.
Yeah,
So that's really impressive from that point of view. I'm really happy that they're taking super seriously and making sure that our lunch, not their lunch. So for it's like their night, but it's like our lunch.
and yeah, but it looks like the Swiss here having a little great start in the by
Yeah,
the committee boat, at least on the Japanese, and but we have three Japanese in the middle that looks to get a great start also, and two Swiss down. Oh,
yeah. Nice left pop over there.
yeah, really extreme love in the
Yeah.
by the wind.
And now you need to just, as you said before, staying close and to not lose contact with.
Yeah, but now at least if you look at the board, it looks like the Swiss are a little bit before, so it's really good for them.
It's really difficult to understand what's happening at the moment. It seems the Japanese have two in the lead, but the rest is like Swiss, but they are all on port. So
Yeah, and this N-shaped course also makes it really hard to when you come from the left side
yeah,
against the mark also. But now it will start happening. Do they? Some will set the Jenaker here, but not everyone, right?
yeah. And Danica is definitely helping. So yeah,
No,
nice
we have
laugh
Kas.
up here.
Yeah, it's very split. The only we can say is that there's two Japanese in the lead at least, but then there is really hard to say who
Oh,
is leading the race.
Lager dropped the kite. So I believe Japanese they're still in the lead because the Swiss have the last two position.
They also
So
have like two really strong in the lead that could
yeah,
easily do some mark traps and everything. But I think at least Swiss should be able to win this race in the middle of the race and back right now. They should be able to
yeah, but
have good.
look for example, a Celestial Storm is covered by his in teammate, and he is like do not slow down KGR. It's and
Yeah,
there is a puff from the back. Have you seen it? There is like a strong wind coming from the back. Totexi is already in. Lagern is already in. Eima is already in.
yeah,
Eima is actually the best one. So 1, 2, 4, 7, 7, 14, 24. Uh,
yeah.
is like 21 for winning, something like that.
Is it that for the win? Yeah.
Yeah. Except Kazuki that is flying away. KGR is in an interesting position. Celestial Storm needed to break the overlap when he's reaching the mark, but he didn't do anything to do that. So he is not in the right way. Ooh, but Ayma do not want to risk it. And now probably there is trouble from Aim. Oh, no, trouble from the Swiss now. Where is going the Swiss?
Did they miss the mark?
No?
Says we. I think he must have missed the mark there.
Yeah.
If they have three in the that wins, there should be pretty over by now. Also this
Yeah,
time,
yeah.
right? Because
1-2-5 always win. 1-2-4, sorry, always win. So one,
yeah,
two, three, it's an easy one. 4-2 Italy.
4 to Italy. All right,
Yeah.
but Italy was doing a great race
Yeah, so
against the.
on the downwind, I was checking, and they were like 1-3 for the Polish, and they finished 1-2-3 for Italy. I do not understand why, because we had the amazing first mark here, but it was a really
Yeah,
different path. And congratulations again to the Japanese.
yeah, they doing a
One,
great job
two,
here.
three.
They make it look really simple actually. But
Yeah,
what could the Swiss guys do here? Because it looked like they it wasn't over. They had the downwind.
yeah.
Uh, could they be more active or
Um, no, again, I believe the start was not really great, but during the downwind, and they have the problem that start to focus on the wrong player.
all right?
So focusing on the wrong player do not allow you to get the best position, kind of.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, 3-0, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
Let me send the message. 45.
4-0.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So next race starting in 3 minutes.
Yeah, all right. Next race is a fun race because it's a kind of mayhem to
Yeah.
round 9 versus in a 49er.
So how is your experience in that one?
Both good and bad, I would say. Sometimes you miss to sail the 49er, but sometimes I would say it's close to hating to sail it. Um,
That's
but
good to hear.
yeah, yeah. But for the team race, it's I think the tactics usually from many people here are that try to sail as fast as you can from the start. Like try to sail your own race and sail fast because
Yeah,
when there is this many boats from different teams, and I don't think so many has have the ability to train with these large fleets in the team race either. But especially for the Swiss, they are really good sailors. So they I guess they will focus on to sail fast, sail their own race, sail fast.
yeah, I totally agree with you. The 9v9 is a fleet race where you do not have to give a penalty to your teammate.
Yeah, yeah,
That's the beauty of it.
right.
So
So
I do not want
you
the
are
roster because that one will be too difficult. Can you tell me who is in the bench for this race? So who is not playing? That is playing tonight. That is not playing in 9v9.
all right. From the let's start with the Japanese here. Then we don't KGR will sit this one, and Kazuki will not race this one, and KUEC, sorry for the pronunciation, from the Japanese. And then we will have from, yeah, Swiss team is really large, so there we have a few of them sitting out this one, but we can say that Chesser will not race this one, Pepino will not race this one, and from earlier today, Yusu will not race this one. Yeah, but there will be some familiar names from both teams, at least.
Nice. So, what's your strategy for this race? What's
Yeah,
your?
I was hoping.
Are you already in the race, right?
Yeah,
Can you see the window? Where it's coming? Where it's going? Do you know?
yeah, I would say, as you if you look at the starting line for first, it's pretty straight, not so much to say, and there is a little bit wind from the right.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and then it looks like it will come over, so this that like the barboard will be given great. Let's see the start. As we said, it's a bit of mayhem here in the start,
Yeah,
but
especially because everybody's like white. So it's easy to recognize from the top because the 49er from Japan have like the red terraces that where you can sit.
look at the Japanese. They all going. They are like 5 boats going straight out on the.
Now look at the Japanese. They have one, two, three, four, five, seven, nine.
Yeah,
That's an amazing start
and
for the Japanese. Look at all the one on the left going there to the big path when is the left wind shift is coming. Bam, they tuck. They are not really easy to catch after that.
yeah, they managed to get the start here also. And what we can say with the team racing in this large fleet is that if you if you can get 4 or 5 boats to sail away in the beginning or after the first mark, it's really hard to catch up. Especially since the Japanese are really good at the tactic of this we've been seeing earlier tonight.
Yeah. As you can see, they're going like 12 knots against like the Swiss that are
Yeah,
much
and
slower.
yeah, and they don't sail the shortest way or following the shifts also. But it's really hard when there is large fleet. Sometimes you cannot always sail the way you want, but yeah. But what's also important in the 49er, I feel that it's you need to stay a bit in the wind. You cannot always go on the shifts also. You need
Yeah,
to make sure that you go where there is wind also.
yeah. And also this one is the race on the other way, kind of. So
Yeah,
you have to leave the mark on the left is slightly different from the previous one.
yeah.
And I
But
want to
now,
tell you, yeah,
yeah.
here 1, 2, 3, 4 from Japan, only Flame Palomino can do something. What do you think?
Yeah, Flying Palimo. They have a little bit of contact, at least the Swiss, a little bit of contact they have with them still, but um, we will see.
And look at the Japan 985 is going at 19 knots. Heimet is going at 16. There is the path over there on the left, and don't understand why the Swiss team is not attacking the position over there.
Yeah, yeah. This looks like it's the Japanese night.
Yeah,
and but not there's not been so much penalties given here on the downwind,
And
but now
the
we see
Japanese
that
are
some
training a lot. KGR is a professional e-sailor, so he's
yeah.
getting paid to do e-sailing. So, you know, it's
Yeah,
a
exactly. What we can say now, I guess, probably as you say, also one of those guys that are in the best from Japanese is probably um, coaching the whole team in this on these races, also to tell most of them where they should go and where not. Especially now when they are not racing, they probably be coaching the whole team also.
yeah,
And it's really helpful when you have a great coach in these big races and this in these team races.
yeah,
Someone who can have an above view and is really experienced also, as for example as KGR, and can tell you like either to attack or maybe to just cover or to go a bit further or yeah. And these guys know that they know exactly what kind of tactics you should use,
yeah,
especially even now when they are in the lead from the Japanese.
yeah. The who is the your tactic for the Swedish team? The guy is
Mm,
coaching you guys.
yeah, it's different, but everything from Romel, he
Hmm.
usually comment on the sailors. Sometimes Romel, Alocomor also coaches really good. Dr. Krull is and Seabear,
Hmm.
they put this together, the Swedish team together. And then we of course have Harding also. You know that, yeah,
Yeah,
that
yeah.
crazy guy.
Christian. Yeah.
Yes, exactly.
Uh, uh,
So, what can we say? Flying Palomino has done a great job at least staying in at the top and hunting.
yeah. Even in the back, they are doing an amazing job. The other players,
Yeah,
um, but not easy for Switzerland to come back from this one.
no,
Af-
no, it's really
After a close match, not a narrow loss that they have last time, finish 5-2.
yeah,
They are getting this 5-0 at the moment. That is painful, to be
yeah. But
honest.
they at least they have sailed. They have done a great job at least
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
in the end there to staying on and still taking positions for every meter. But what's most important is that hopefully they enjoy it because this racing is so fun to do. Even when you lose, the excitement still is. It's not fun to lose, but it's like it's so fun racing. So hopefully they have enjoyed it at least.
yeah.
Yeah,
So the Swiss have four. Let me send the message. 56 is perfect. So 4, 7, 8, 9, 11. 4, 7, 8, 9. Can you
yeah.
tell us
You have to do.
the roster for the 3v3 mixed in the meantime?
Yes, absolutely. Um, let's see what we can have here. 3 versus 3 mixed. So from Swiss team, we will have Yusu, we will have Yin Yang, and we will have Kolu, 8 BSP. I don't know, I probably got the name wrong here. Felipe Contaut. And then we will go for the Japanese mixed Kanako, Yuko, and Moi Moi.
Yeah, amazing.
So
What do you think? This one can be A comeback for the Swiss.
Yes, I hope so. I hope so.
If they can win two,
Absolutely.
there will be a narrow loss. If they can win the last two. So
Yeah, exactly. And especially now when they have lost this, I think they will go all in this for this race. They will not leave anything. Uh, they will do everything they can.
mhm.
Maybe we will see some great sailing from them here.
Did you ever been in a situation like this? So you're in a you need to win a situation, and how do you motivate yourself?
Yeah. The problem is it's easy to motivate. You get very excitement and you really want to race and you really want to do it. But the problem is like if they maybe not get the start here or get behind in the beginning, that it can be really easy um, to move back and maybe give up too early.
Yeah.
So
Few seconds to the start. We have now reached 56. All of the players are inside, and let's go. Another amazing race starting now. I believe I do not want to jinx it because I'm really well known to jinx it. But I believe the Swiss are stronger here. Lagern is really fast. Yuzu is really fast. Yuko is really fast, even Mui Mui. But
yeah,
I believe between like Kanako and Sestua, uh, Sesua, Seskawa is a little bit faster. Not sure, we will see.
yeah,
Regarding
uh,
the wind, I will predict. I'm not sure wind. I cannot understand at the moment, so I will go split evenly. One committee, one center, one pin.
yeah. It's really tricky conditions, but
Nice start for the Swiss at the moment, I believe.
yes, and they start to
And
yeah,
the
really
right
great
wing
start.
shift is coming, so it's good for him. Oh, Seskawa almost give a penalty to Mui Mui, so good moment for the Swiss.
Yeah. Yeah, you see now they will not give this up, the Swiss. I think they will go and cover and do everything they can to stay in this position.
Yeah.
So what would you say is the important thing to do right now when you are in this position?
So you needed to make sure that the you know exactly what to do. So you do need to make sure that she do not get a penalty because if she gets a
Yeah,
penalty, it's game over. Then is to understand what is the role of Lagen, that is
yeah,
to create mayhem behind kind of things, so the other two can run away. But I believe now is Yuzu kind of role, and Lagen
yeah.
and
They
Seskawa needed to go fast as they can. Yeah, am correct. Lagan and Seskawa in the first two position. I believe Lagan is stopping Yuko really, really well. Look, 6 knots for Lagan, 5.3 for Yuko, 6.7 for Seskawa.
yeah,
Amazing start for the Swiss in that sixth race. Lagan, oh, penalty for Seskawa. That will be painful. That will be a
yeah.
problem.
That's not what you want. That's not what you want in that
Yeah.
position. But still, the G70 a lot will depend on the downwind here.
Yeah,
Um, I don't think Lagani even is too far away, so they still will reach him.
yeah. I believe
Um,
he
this is a
needed to
great
keep
race.
the first, and I will try not to be the last.
Yeah, and Kanako and Sestawa getting a penalty in the back,
Yeah,
so they will start fighting. But and Sestawa get Kanako there,
yeah.
but the
And
game
Mui
is
Mui
not over.
cannot come back to help her because if Mui Mui is coming back, he's going to lose the third. So Sesquawa is doing an amazing job here. Swiss are on fire in this race number 6.
Yeah, you think. Um, so right now is a lead for the Swiss. It's a win,
Yeah,
but I think much will happen. Now there is big fight, so soon there will come a penalty out of this, I guess. And Kanako
which
gets a penalty again
yeah,
from
why is getting?
Sesawa.
Because she moved the rudder too much. She tried
Yeah,
to
probably steer down or
yeah. And Seskawa is doing the right thing, is taking away Kanako from Yuzu. You needed to keep doing it. You're doing an amazing job. Why you stopped? Penalty from Lager in the front with the battle with the Yuko, but I believe the battle we want to see is the battle in the back between Kanako and Seskawa.
yeah. You think that would be the most important for the win of this race?
It depends. If Lager can still fight for the first position, yes. And also Yuzu needed to challenge a little bit Mui Mui. But
Yeah, that's right.
on the upwind, um, if they play it right, they can do the Swiss can do an amazing thing. Like he
Yeah,
needed to make
okay.
sure that Lagern is not losing too many position.
Yeah, and now Kanako managed to get a penalty on Sesawa. Now the Japanese has taken a good bite of the race here, how to say.
Yeah. Depends on
Um,
what Lagern is managing to do here. If he can defend the second position,
yeah, that's
yeah,
right. He needs
yeah, he's
to,
in a good place. Ah, come on.
yeah, but it's really
Let's see
hard.
if he can go out from the penalty. Oh, even penalty from. Yeah, no.
Yusu also.
Yeah,
But they are still in pretty good, the Swiss are still in pretty good positions, I think, if they
yeah.
can manage to. It's not really over yet. So now they just need to try to attack. And about what can we say about last wind shift? It can also be a bit important, but it looks
It
like
looks
there's not
one,
so
two,
much.
three for me, right?
Yeah, from here it looks like that. But yeah, at least there was.
They defend us together enough. So
Yeah, there was a bit unlucky there down by the mark with the penalties and everything because they had a great race ongoing, but there
yeah,
was a bit unlucky with and that what we see also. But that this is what training does. It's the roundings in the marks, especially when it's in the team race. Like if you know what you're doing when you're coming into this kind of roundings and the last parts of the downwind and everything, uh, there you can see that what training gives you. Even if they are really good sailors, everyone here, uh, that's where you get the extra miles in.
Yeah. So at the moment we have decisive win 6-0 from the Japanese. Uh, what we can say more about this match?
Yeah,
Uh,
that at least they we got to see that Swiss, they are not like bad sailors or anything. They was up. They had even had lead in this game for a
yeah,
while. So I think they can take that with them. And also it's hat off for the Japanese. They've been what an amazing night. They've been taking every win from start to this. It's
yeah.
great for
But
them.
the most
Very
important
impressive.
things that I want to acknowledge is they train a lot in this kind of situation. They know exactly what to do, and they do it
Yeah,
and they smash it perfectly. So there was no
yeah,
kind of any doubt that people do not know what to do. They're like, oh, what should I do in this kind of situation? Everyone knew
no,
what to do. They have all the tactics in mind. It was a scheme like flawlessly,
yeah,
flawlessly made.
yeah, absolutely. Yeah, they've been playing it stable and safe all the way.
Yeah,
So here in this race we have from Swiss. It's this is let's see. So we say right. This is 4 versus 4 in the F50.
yeah,
This is the fastest boat tonight, right?
yeah, correct.
And we don't have the full teams in yet, but from Swiss now we have it. We have Yin Yang, Lagan, Flying Palimo, and Yusu.
Okay,
And from Japan we have Kazuki, KGR, Osoil, and JPN 985.
yeah. Do you
Yeah.
think 7-0, or we will see a comeback from the Swiss?
No, this will be a 7-0.
Okay.
But I still cheer on the Swiss for sure. I wish they could. I know they are great sailors. So
No,
I
no.
think
I know why you said that. You said that because we jinxed them too much tonight, and we says, here we think they're stronger. Bam, they do good.
yeah, yeah,
Bam. So now, yeah,
yeah,
the
yeah.
Japanese
But
will win easy. They don't even start, and they will win.
yeah, yeah. And I know the Japanese guys also they like to win. They love to win, and they want to go for the seven. They want to have 7 wins tonight. They wanna celebrate with this. So, and they are in this for to win this. Also, they are not here to train or anything. They are here for the win.
Yeah,
So they will go full on from here. Um, Maybe we will see some acrobatics from some of them now when they know that they will win tonight. So 42 seconds to start. What can you tell me about the start in the F50?
and this one is a new course that was being introduced for the Sailing World Championship finals. And the starting line is a little bit shorter, so I believe Lagan is doing the right tactic. As you can see, they want to go at full speed, and if they want to be at full speed, they need to go back and then go back again on the other side. And the Japanese
Yeah.
did it. Let's see, 5 seconds to the start. The Japanese are super fast. Swiss are kind of early. Nice start from the Swiss, but I believe the Japanese start better.
Yeah, they managed to have a little bit more speed over the line than the Swiss.
Yeah.
And there they got the penalty. Yusu did a great No, also he did a great penalty on Yin Yang.
Yeah,
And now there is Japanese in the lead again.
yeah.
Um, and they will probably don't go the wrong way on this course.
To be honest, I was. You can see whatever in this kind of F50 race. A little bit of friendly fire between the Swiss.
Yeah, so what can you say about the wind here? Because that's something I find hard in the F50, where to go, because there's boundaries here,
Yeah,
which manage you to not. It's not possible to take all the shifts as you want,
exactly.
and
But
there,
you do not want even to take all the shifts. You needed to. You want to take the shifts that allow you to do the less tack possible. Look at Yuzu. She's
yes,
going 27 knots over here. She's going to the right shift, but in the moment if she tacked too early is a problem. If she tacks too late, it's also a problem. She did what she can do, but at the moment, Oddswheel, he's blocking her way. Amazing move from Japan 985. That like free
yeah.
Oddswheel from that, but Japan 95 needed to tack again. And Oddswheel can make to the mark, and Ying Yang probably can give a penalty to the Japanese. Yeah, sorry, Yuzu give the penalty. So one is now in the back, and as you can see, it's not finished yet. A
Yeah, but
little bit
from
of
here,
miscommunication between Yuzu and Flame Palomino. Some problems from Ying Yang, as you can see.
this is actually what it's been looking like the whole evening today. The Japanese has the boats in front, and they managed to get away.
Yeah,
Uh, but KGR hits the boundary there, but it actually doesn't matter because they are having a so far lead from the Swiss team here. Um, so what can you say about the wind now? Then it looks like the right side will come down a bit there,
yeah,
but
exactly. I do not
will
understand why Yuzu is following them. Probably she's already have the right wing shift, and not much you can
yeah,
do.
yeah,
Um,
especially
a
on
lot of
attack too much.
miscommunication from the Swiss at the moment because they are attacking in front of each other. They like I feel they like give up a little bit on this race.
Yeah, and also now they start. It's hard because when you start doing too much tax, you lose.
Yeah,
I think you lose 40, 50 meters in this boat when you start tacking. So as you said before, you should only go boundary to boundary kind of
yeah,
close to. Let's see if Japan will. Yeah, he will give a penalty to Palimo there, just for the fun, and Palimo makes probably hit the wrong button there with the VMG. Yeah, so yeah, it's walk in the park this for the Japanese, I think.
yeah,
They have not been getting much training tonight.
yeah,
Yeah, as you say, maybe now they have given up a little bit on this race because now it's over. It's congrats to the Japanese again.
yeah. Okay, so round robin match. We have Japan. Can you still hear me, right? Sorry, I believe I have some connectivity issues, and not sure why he cannot hear me correctly. Hi, Oscar, can you hear me? Try again. I have a problem to connect to my fellow associate. So we go for the results that are the following. We have 7-0 for Japan versus Switzerland. Um, the points are allocated there like really, really good like this. In the meantime, next race is going to be tomorrow. Again, Japan versus, in this case, Germany. And in the meantime, I will show you the points that are happening tonight. We have the Japanese that they won the first one, 7-0, 4 points, and the Swiss they have the second match and they have 3 points and is -10. And I will show you the results of the standings at right now. Standings are looking like this. Okay. So at the moment we have Italy in the lead with 7 points. Second tied up France and Poland. Then we have Sweden and Japan, but Japan only with one race, and we will have Swiss and Germany. Swiss with 3 points and Germany with 2 points. Guys, going back to next race tomorrow, Germany versus Japan. See you tomorrow. Thank you.